Good morning, everyone. It is I, Gina Louisa, here once again today just to help raise the vibration of our collective consciousness. Today is June the 25th of 2025. I'll drink to that, my nice creamy coffee. 1 second. Cream up my throat after doing the last video. I love cream on my coffee. So today, oh my God, the energies of the cards today, it's like I am humbled every day that I get to do this. It's just awesome bringing you along with me. You know, I've always, in my own little self, all privately in here and in here, had my countenance with God, you know. And even it used to be that I didn't even want people to see me smiling, you know. People would catch me smiling, and I get that look from somebody, you know. They'd look at me like, what are you smiling about? And, you know, after a while, I started to understand what the look meant when people would shoot me that look, and I'd be like, you know, try not to be smiling, you know, all the time, you know, we're skipping and playing and smiling. I still do, you know. My friend Rose, I miss you, Rose. She passed a while ago now, but Rose, you know, when we used to go to the park, you know, and because I'm like a sort of like I used to say, I'm like a German Shepherd, you know. Now I gotta go run, you know. Well, now I gotta spin because I can't see to run. But so we would go to the park, you know, and I'd take my shoes off, and it just goes like run through the grass, you know, run around and run up the hill, down the hill, up the hill, down the hill. And the mothers with their children would be looking, you know, and she'd say, "She's harmless. Don't worry, she's perfectly harmless." It's so great, you know. It is so funny, too. Like, don't worry, I'm perfectly harmless, you know. I don't know, I'm just a blissful creature. God made me so. Now He wants me to share it all with you, so I do. And I don't really know, you know, what to do. I mean, you know, I don't want to be like you know, a trained monkey kind of thing, and you know, every day. That's my son Jimmy saying good morning. but I do intend to fulfill my vow to God and bring you along on my life journey with me. We're raising the vibration of this world, okay? And I know that at this very time, although we're in the world, you know, we have quote-unquote world leaders. The only thing they seem to be able to do is lead us into awfulness, right? Do they ever lead us anywhere good? I can't recall it. They always lead us into lack. They always lead us into filth. They always lead us into destruction, right? Sadness and pain and war. Who the hell wants to get led into war? We don't. Okay? So the world leaders. Leader. Is that episode of the Simpsons? Wait a minute. Leader. You get everybody chanting. Oh yeah, they can all say that, right? So they got you all leader. You know, this leader on that side, that leader on that side. They're gonna fight. You know, why don't we lead ourselves? You know, we'll lead ourselves. Gina Louisa is, if you need a leader, there's my son. Good morning again. I'll talk to him in a second. We lead ourselves into the future in a good way. So, I am not going to shoot at my fellow man, okay? I'm not going to blow up this beautiful earth where I can grow abundance, okay? I'm not going to filth up the water or the air or the vibrations. Like, we step outside and it's just so beautiful and peaceful. And then somebody turns on one of them, blah, 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 motherfucking blah, 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 blah. Oh, come on. You know what I'm saying? If you want to put on music, you want to put on something nice, Something that helps with the wonderful vibrations, If you want a personality like Gina Luisa in this world, you got to make the world a place that Gina Luisa wants to stick around. You know what I'm saying? Like if I walk into a room, that's another war movie. But boom, 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 boom. Ugh, boring. Okay, is that all? Ugh. Is that every single movie? Is that all you guys know how to do is shoot at each other? Is that all you think is reverent in this world? Because, we women are starting to get a little bored with that shit, You think you're all tough guys with guns. You're not impressing the women. You're impressing the fucking faggots out there who want to see you in, they'll put you in these outfits and give you guns. Girls don't want to see that. Girls certainly don't want to see a beautiful hairy chest removed for some movie. It's like, you see a guy's like, hey, wait a minute, he had a beautiful hairy chest. How come it's not in that movie? Like, why are they showing you? Like, I don't get it. It was gross. Okay, like you see the man, and if he was like wielding his battle axe, hiya, or whatever it was, and he was all furry, well then he'd be like, well, yeah, I guess real men do have to, war. But because they like removed all of the parts of him that was real, and he was like this big 12-year-old up there, like not even, girls would look at it and go like, I don't know. This whole movie is like faggy. Ew. Like Wreck-It Ralph, It's a cartoon, right? And then they have like one, like they're supposed to be gladiators or something, but they like tweaking each other's thongs. That's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, if you want to attract a woman, be real, okay? Be every single thing that God made you to be. Be the best man you can be. Step up to the plate like a man, and you know what you gotta do. That's not shirking your responsibilities. Okay? That's stepping up and maybe society may tell you she don't want the door held open for her, but yes, she does. Okay? She wants you to pull open the door. She wants you to hold the chair. She wants you to stand up when she stands up. She wants you to engage with her in respectful ways. Then she can respect you back and treat you like the gentleman that you're behaving as. If you're not behaving as a gentleman, the lady is not going to hang around and wait, for you to start, She's going to, I'm out of here, because you're not behaving in a way that I'm going to be. I don't want to, I'm sick of it. You know what I'm saying? When I turn on a video and it's AI, I can't listen to computers. I want real voices, okay? I want to see real people, how they are. I don't want, all that ridiculous makeup on the women or on the men especially, But I don't want it on the women either. God made us perfectly. If you cover the hue that God gave you, how stupid is that? You put fake magic over real magic. Oh yeah, that's smart, right? It's like taking autumn leaves and going to paint them green again. They're going to immediately die and fall off. They'll brown and fall. Where if you let them naturally keep their beautiful hues, you get reds and oranges and yellows, bright colors, and they stay on the tree. Against the blue sky, those bright, brilliant crimsons. right? Autumn is beautiful. You don't go in and paint green back over the. See what I'm saying? To try to stave off time. I don't stave off time. I welcome every moment. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And if I say, oh, geez, I'm getting a little crinkly, I just maybe I'm not doing it right enough. Yeah, maybe I'm neglecting myself a little. You know, yeah. Get that fresh blood up to my skin. Get myself all plumped up and firm. I'm not gonna let myself like a balloon. Yeah, when you suck all the air out of a balloon, it gets all crinkly. I'm not gonna let that happen to me. No, I'm gonna let life in me every day. Yes, let life in me every day. You know, what do I need to do? That's what I say. What do I need to do? I get up first thing in the morning and I say, okay, cats need to be fed. I gotta make the coffee. Gotta feed the bird and the bunnies, you know. Get all the feeding and watering done. And then it's like, make coffee, and then when coffee is ready, come and make videos for everyone. It's so wonderful. This next added step in the life of Gina Luisa. Oh, look how nice and long my hair's getting. Right? Like, look at that. Right? It's just one thing that happens little by little by little by little. You know? All by itself, naturally. Nature unfolds. And I bring you along with me every day. Because I truly do love God. And God wants me to show you myself and get to know you little bit by little bit. We get to know each other. Little bit by little bit. Right? And then as we get to know each other, right, we get to be trusting in each other all over the world, okay? And understand that we would never hurt each other. We only want to help each other. We only want to give to each other. We only want to, you know, help each other with enough water, enough food, enough shelter, okay? Enough wonderful vibes. I want to get to know you and how you do it. And you show me, and I can show you how, you know, and together as a world, we can be a world that can together stand, just like God says. Let's forget about who thinks they're leading the world, because they're only leading them off into destruction, and no more watching get led that way. They can lead, but they're only going to lead themselves, and when they jump off, that's it. That's the end of the line. Okay, the end of the line of the bad guys. You know, now we got new leaders. We got leaders in light. And I love you all. And I love where we're headed with this wonderful aliveness. This world can be so wonderful. Where do you see how wonderful this world can be? I love every one of you. In every country, all around this world, I see every one of you. Oh, very soon, I'm going to do it. Maybe I'll do it today. I got to go get it after I'm done with this video. I'm learning how to say, hello, my friend, in every language I can think of. I love you all, and I'll see you very soon.